Hi, it's Ron at Tired Iron in Vancouver, Washington. In an attempt to keep from having to be stressed out about chemtrails so much, I really am not always freaking out about chemtrails. I vent on my videos and then I deal with it as the day goes by. I've started checking into like alternative energies and resonance frequencies and batteries, and I kind of stumbled upon all those battery videos on YouTube looking at ultrasonic sound frequency information that people have. So I thought I'd throw together just a cell of my own off the top of my head random creation. You know, the Epsom salt is used a lot in them, so I got some Epsom salt. And this particular one here, I guess this is the blended margarita battery. The liquid is structured water made through my water structurizing filter here. Inside is stainless steel fine mesh screen. It has a layer of activated charcoal, a layer of crushed quartz crystal, crushed to about the size of large grains of sand. It goes through a magnet, and then there's another layer of charcoal, and at the end another layer of the crushed quartz crystal, and at the bottom I have 4 glass marbles underneath in the steel, in the stainless steel screen, just for some roundness at the end, because contrary to popular belief, yes, June? Did you hear I was making a video so you had to come out? Contrary to popular belief, water does encounter sharp edges. In fact, I grew up in the mountains and I spent a lot of time running through the woods and hiking up streams, sometimes with bare feet, and I can assure you there are sharp rocks in those streams. And you get up the top, you know, near the tops of mountains where there's volcanic rock, and underground, as the water passes through on its way to the stream, it encounters all kinds of rocks and quartz. So I crushed some quartz crystal. June, I'm trying to make a video here, okay? Can I do that? You've been pestering me all day. Yeah, I know. Okay. I made the water structurizer with quartz crystal, and it works amazingly well. I need to figure out some way to get the water tested that comes out of it, but it practically tastes electric. It's got a flavor. I mean, it's not really a flavor, but it's like a smell of stone. That's what my mom called it, and I think she labeled it pretty good. It kind of tastes like stone. And a few glasses, and you just feel better. I just don't know. It's not like an energy boost. It's like everything just works better. So I've got the structurized water. I've got Epsom salt. I put in a small amount of lye, like sodium bicarbonate or calcium. Would you go on? Shoo! Go get in there and lay down, you weirdo. That cat follows me everywhere I go and stares at me and then meows. Dang. Okay. Can I make my video, June? Thank you. Structurized water, Epsom salt, a small amount of lye just to bring the pH up some. I'm not sure what the Epsom salt does to the pH, but and the crushed quartz crystal from the filter, I added some of that and mixed it in. My original idea was to let it set up and like the water evaporate and heat it and let it crystallize and see if it would still produce power when the water was out, but it's still liquidy right now. And I was reading a steady 3 volts off of these 4 cells, as long as my connections stayed good. It's in the bottom, there's BBs, zinc plated BBs, and they're in the mixture, of course. with a piece of steel rod to touch to the BBs, and then copper spirals, or not spirals really, but just loops, copper loops sitting in the liquid above the spheres underneath, and it's running over here. The reason it's saying 7 volts is I decided to see if I could charge it, and I put a 5-volt battery pack on, and I'm reading 7.8 volts, so I guess it's just acting in series, adding the voltage of the battery to the voltage of the pack right now. It's been on there for about 10 minutes, and it was at 3 volts. I probably should have started the video at that point instead of the original voltage, but so now I'll disconnect the battery pack and see if we've gained anything and if it holds. Well, it's dropping back down to where, wait, no. 3.2, 3.1. Maybe it needs to charge a little longer than 10 minutes, I'm not sure. But we seem to be going back out to 2.9. I think I might need some better pieces of steel for these connectors, because these were kind of rusty, and I keep having to mess with the contact on them, and it'll jump right back up to 3 volts. You just wiggle the contacts a little bit and keep them nice. 2.8. I noticed also, if I put this 35 volt, it's 4500 picofarad or something capacitor in line, I get an extra volt. Just like that. Get back on there. I had a spot where it would stay put. That should work. Okay. I'm gonna have to hold on a minute. Sorry about that. Well, charging it seemed to have cost me 2-3 of a volt. I'm not sure what the other settings on here are. Some of the batteries I've made, I'd go to ohm setting and I'd get like 30 mega ohm readings and stuff. This one I think goes into some overload thing because it just stays in volts and it says LOZ on my meter. I'm not quite sure what that means. There, I got it on the what's that, picofarads, or maybe somebody out there who knows what that indicates could let me know. I'm not exactly sure on all these readings. As far as, you know, reading picofarads, I suppose I could put it in series and measure amperage, but it's getting kind of late, and I'm ready to be done messing with this for a while. Get some sleep. I've got lots of motorcycles to fix tomorrow. That's what it does on the ohm. It goes blink, 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 and then usually it'll start reading volts again. Go back to volts. We're rising again. So yeah, heck, if I can find my little flashlight bulb, I should see if it will light it up. I think it's a 2 volt or so. Oh, am I done now, Junie? Yes, kitty. Trash. Alright. Yeah, I know you hurt your paw. She came in limping. I don't know what her problem was, but she came in this morning kind of limping. And had to make sure she wasn't faking it. She's a guilt tripper cat. She'll want to sit on my lap, and if she can't sit on my lap, well then she can't be in the room with me, and she'll go outside and stand in the rain for a while and then come in all soaked and meow pitifully. She's a goofy cat. I think she's getting better with her paw though. She's walking on it now, so can't be too bad. Alright, well that's my battery. If I come up with any groundbreaking, earth-shattering improvements or information, I will be sure to send it along. Thanks for watching.